Well, we're back right here on Hala Kuwait, and I hope everyone out there is enjoying their evening. That was a beautiful report about Mexico. So much to see and do in that beautiful country. And we have with us right now His Excellency Mr. Miguel Isidro, who is the Mexican ambassador to the state of Kuwait. Your Excellency, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm very happy to be here.
Nice to have you with us tonight right here on the show. And you know, the World Cup is going on in Qatar with a lot of great games being played. And it's a very well organized event so far, Mr. Ambassador.
Definitely. It has been impressive how Qatar has been building all this infrastructure. And not only that, but also we have to take into account all the organization and the planning that such an event requires. And as far as I know, everything has been running smoothly, and Qatar deserves a high recognition for this effort.
Yeah, so far it's been a great World Cup. A lot of exciting games also, Mr. Ambassador. Mexico is in Group C and started out its World Cup campaign with a 0-0 game against Poland.
That's right.
And then had a tough loss against the arch rivals Argentina 2-0. So tell us, how did you see these games and results, please?
Well, those games were really tough for Mexico. Poland is one of the great European teams, and in the case of Argentina, what can I tell you?
Yeah.
They have been world
champions. They've won the World Cup
in a couple of times, and they have a great team, and they have the best player in the world, Lionel Messi. But I think that Mexico did a very good effort on those games, and we still have some little hope for the next stage.
Well, for that matter, Mr. Ambassador, Mexico, as well as everyone in the group, is actually still in contention to go to the next stage. They have a big game against Saudi Arabia tomorrow, so how do you see Mexico doing in that game, Mr. Ambassador?
Well, it's not going to be easy since Saudi Arabia is playing as a local team.
Right, and they've been playing very well.
All the GCC countries are supporting the Saudi national team. They are playing very well. And
they had the shock victory against Argentina, 2-1.
Exactly, nobody expected, but it was very well-deserved win. And well, let's hope that the best team wins the game tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we hope for. An exciting game where the fans and the people watching at home or live in attendance can actually enjoy the atmosphere of this game and all the great games of the World Cup.
Definitely. The most important thing about the World Cup is the sportsmanship.
That's true.
And that means that we are trying to contribute in the friendship and understanding of all countries. That's the most important thing about World Cup.
Very well said, Your Excellency. You know, and we took a look at this video that you gave us early on, and I was kind enough, you and your staff provided us with this great information and video. Mexico is really one of the nicest and most beautiful countries in the world to visit. So much to see and do there. We could spend the next hour and actually the whole week for that matter talking about all the great things to see in Mexico, but summarize a little bit for us, please, for our audience.
Well, I am really proud of being a Mexican. Mexico has been blessed as a country to have such wonderful nature and culture. Just to mention a few things, Mexico has 32 locations recognized as World Heritage of the World by UNESCO, and we have a lot of beaches and coastal
areas, yeah.
Areas, more than 10,000 kilometers of coastal areas. We have a great heritage from Spain.
Sure.
During the time of the colony, our ancient people that used to live there for more than 3,000 years. So Mexico is full of culture, full of color, full of vibrant people. So,
and not to mention also some of the best cuisine in the world too.
Yes.
I mean, tell us more about that, yeah, Mr. Ambassador.
Well, Mexico is very rich in regarding food. You can say there are different regions in Mexico with different specialities in each one. In 2010, Mexican food was recognized as immaterial heritage of the world. So that gives you an idea about how rich and how different Mexican food can be. And of course, I think that it is delicious. And it's one of the reasons why we receive a lot of international visitors every year.
Yeah, I mean, Mexican cuisine is world-renowned. for its flavor, taste, aroma. It's just very good food, and as you said earlier, coastline, very nice beaches there, culture, so much to do and see. It's a big, vast country. You could spend a lot of time enjoying yourself there with all the things that it has to offer, Mr. Ambassador.
Definitely, and the most important thing is that the Mexican people are really friendly, just like here in Kuwait. That's something that we are very similar, the two countries, and we like to receive visitors with open arms and to show them what the best the country can offer to them.
So maybe you could tell us now a little bit about the visa process to go to Mexico, please.
Actually, it's a very simple process. But I would like to say to highlight that if any Kuwaiti has already an American valid visa or a Schengen visa, that is enough to travel to Mexico. There is nothing else. No, they can show their American visa or Schengen visa,
and they can enter.
And they can enter the country.
Good
of course, and a valid passport. And for those who require a visa, they can contact us at the embassy, and it's a very simple process that takes no more than 3-4 working days.
Good to hear that, Mr. Ambassador, and it's a pleasure to have you on our program, Hala Kuwait. It's been a while, and please come back soon to talk to us a little bit more about what's going on in your beautiful country. Do you have any last comments or words for the audience tuning in tonight?
Well, I just really glad to be here tonight at the show, and of course I would like to take the opportunity to invite all our Kuwaiti friends to visit Mexico. There are many ways how to travel. There are of course good flights with Emirates, sorry for the commercial, with Emirates, Qatar, but also recently Kuwait Airways started traveling to Spain, and from there it is very easy to travel to Mexico. Please contact your local agent or Kuwait Airways and ask them about this nice flights they have to Spain and from there to Mexico.
Very well said, and it was nice to have you with us this evening right here on the program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It was good to see you, and thank you to all the audience.
Thank you so much. We'd like to thank His Excellency Mr. Miguel Isidro, Mexican Ambassador to the State of Kuwait, for his valuable time and insight this evening right here on Hala Kuwait. Right now we're going to move on to our next report and this public awareness segment from the Ministry of Interior. Stay tuned.